Alright, this last part we have, well, the next part, I guess, not the last part, dividing rational expressions. And again, we're going to go back to that name again. Rational expressions just basically means a fraction, so dividing fractions. And hopefully you remember back to when you divided fractions way back when. What did you do? You did copy dot flip, right? Okay, multiplying by the reciprocal. Okay, so that's basically what you're going to do here. Now, here in this problem, I want to show you one more thing really quick, because sometimes they like to write these problems as a really scary looking thing, and I want you to be prepared for it, because sometimes they like to write it like this. And yes, I know I'm throwing you off by adding green and not red. X plus 1 over x squared minus 1, and then they'll do this. They'll put the second part like this. Okay, and it looks like a really crazy looking fraction, right? Okay, but basically that's the same thing, right? It's just written different. Here's the first part, here's the second part, and a fraction means divide. Okay, so don't flip out when you see that kind of thing, okay? Just know that means division, and rewrite it like this guy over here. That's all you got to do. Okay, and then you know what to do from there. So let's take a look. So copy dot flip. Okay, we'll start with that. So x plus 1, we're copying first, over x squared minus 1. Change it to a multiplication problem, and then flip the last one. So x squared minus 2x plus 1 over x plus 1. Okay, so we flipped it. That's it. Now, we already worked on multiplication, so this should be pretty simple, right? Do our factoring first. So x plus 1 over x plus 1, oops, x minus 1 times, we're going to factor this one, we have x minus 1, right? And all over x plus 1 on the bottom. So, there we go. Now, pretty simple, right? X plus 1, gone. X minus 1, gone. What are we left with? That's it. We have x minus 1 over x plus 1. We're done. It's just that simple. Okay, you know how to multiply them. You know how to factor them. You know how to work with fractions. It's a pretty simple process. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so the next problem they give us, 8n to the 5th over 3 divided by 2n squared over 9. Okay, so first step, copy dot flip, right? 8n to the 5th over 3 times 9 over 2n squared. Okay, the 3 and the 9 cancel, 1 and 3. The 2 and the 8 cancel to 4 and 1. And the n squared becomes, n to the 5th becomes n to the 3rd. So we have 4n to the 3rd over 1 times 3 over 1. So we end up with 12n to the 3rd. That's it. If you ever start getting messy like what we're doing right here, make sure you rewrite the problem and you kind of figure out where everything is at, okay? You don't want to miss a problem on silly errors that you could have helped if you'd have just rewritten it, okay? Next problem, we have 2x plus 8 over 3 divided by x plus 4 over 9. Okay, copy dot flip, 2x plus 8 over 3 times 9 over x plus 4. Do some factoring, 2 times x plus 4 over 3 times 9 over x plus 4. 3 and 9 become 1 and 3, and the x plus 4's cancel out, so we are left with 6. Because all we have on the bottom is 1, and 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, just that simple, right? Alright, next one. We have x plus 1 over x plus 2 divided by x plus 1 over x plus 3. Okay, we're going to copy dot flip. X plus 1 over x plus 2 times x plus 3 over x plus 1. And our x plus 1's cancel. And you're left with x plus 3 over x plus 2. That's it. Okay, that's all there is to this. You already know, you basically know how to do the whole thing. You just got to put it together, right? All right, so you got some try these there. Give them a shot. Okay, let's look at the first try this. You got 9n squared over 7 divided by 9n squared over 14. Let's do some flipping. 9x squared over 7 times 14 over 9n. Oh, it should be n squared, sorry. Okay, so our 9n squareds cancel. Those become 1. Our 7 and our 14 become 2 and 1. So you're left with 2. That's it. That's all there is to that one. All right, next one. Got 4m to the 4m minus 8 over 5 times 10 over m minus 2. Do some factoring. 4 times m minus 2 over 5 times 10 over m minus 2. The m minus 2's cancel. The 5 and the 10 cancel, become 1 and 2. Okay, and we are left with 8 over 1, which is just 8. Okay. And I have one written. I was hiding it from you. Ha ha ha. But keep an eye on me, I'm pretty sneaky. Alright, so let's copy first and dot flip. Change to the multiplication, x minus 2 over 2. Then we're going to do some factoring. 3 over x plus 2, x minus 2. If you didn't know your difference of two squares before, you sure as heck will now. Okay, and our x minus 2's cancel. So we have 3 over 2 times x plus 2. And there is your answer. That's all there is to it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, but I have a feeling you'll do pretty darn well at this thing. You've gotten the hard parts out the way. The next few parts are going to be a little harder, but you get the idea, though. All right.